Wednesday, January 5th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I am meteorologist Matthew East here with you, and a lot to talk about, a lot going on in our weather here over the next week to 10 days, and the next system is already knocking on our door this morning. All right, so let's go to the radar imagery this morning, and there you go. There's the view from across our region, and looking at rain at the moment during the 5 o'clock hour. Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and that is with an area of low pressure that's developing and moving in our direction. Now, here are the temperatures this morning. It's 20s to low 30s across much of the Piedmont, and a lot of cold air. I mean, just tons of it built up here in Canada, and it's going to be cold more often than not here, looks like, for a good chunk of January, at least the first few weeks. Here's the upper air chart today. And you notice this feature kind of looming out here. That's our system for early next week. And timing when that's going to eject is still a bit of a tricky proposition. But either way, between between then and now, we have a couple of more systems to roll through. One is tonight. Another one rolls in early Friday. And then we get to the probably more significant system of them all would be Sunday into Monday. Now here's the GFS, and this was a 0Z run. The 6Z is similar. It really dampened this thing out as it moves our way Sunday. I kind of lean toward that not being correct, at least to the extent the GFS shows. I'll show you more in just a second. Today, clouds rolling in, some rain down in South Carolina, even extreme southern North Carolina possibility during the day today. This is this evening, preset from 1 to 7 p.m., preset from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m., and finally preset from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. A weak system, I do think this is going to bring some precipitation to a good chunk of the region. And looks like kind of a rain-snow mixture. Now, most of this is very light in nature, but I do think areas, say, along and north of Highway 74, maybe even Interstate 85 down in South Carolina, this could be a rain and snow mixture. But it just does not look like the precipitation is going to be heavy enough to be a big deal. And it's probably going to be one of the deals where you have to get some decent precipitation rates to get it to kick over to purely snow, and there's just not a whole lot there. Now we'll watch for some last-second surprises with this one, but I'm just anticipating a light rain and snow mixture moving through the region tonight. I guess it's possible a few spots might get a dusting, but it really doesn't look like a big deal. And it looks like the precipitation will be shutting down very early in the day tomorrow, probably around daybreak. All right, then the next one swings in. This is the GFS generating precipitation Thursday evening and Thursday night. So I have thrown in the mention of a few snowflakes Thursday night into very early Friday morning as the next system moves in. This is Friday morning at 7 a.m. Not a big deal with that one either. But again, can't rule out maybe a couple spots, maybe getting a dusting Thursday night into Friday morning. But that also looks like a very light type of precipitation event. Saturday still looks pretty cold and dry, and then that's pretty much the end of the usefulness of the GFS, at least in my opinion, right now. This is Sunday, and boy, I mean, the GFS, all the models have been flipping and flopping. The GFS has been especially guilty of it. Remember yesterday, some of the runs wrapped this up as a Miller B, one low to the Ohio Valley, another developing along the coast. Now it keeps this thing super, super suppressed. This is Sunday, this is Monday, and there's Tuesday. I don't trust the GFS as far as I could throw it right now. So let's show you the upper air of the upper levels. Now these charts will all be for 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon. This is the GFS. Okay. Now the feature to note right here, that is our southern stream system. The GFS really dampens out as it swings in. This is off the 6Z run, by the way. All right. 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Now let's go to the European. Same exact time frame. Much more defined with that southern branch even taking on a negative tilt. Although it does weaken as it pulls in, it is enough to bring a pretty decent little snow event. I'll show you that in a moment. And then the Canadian, even slower and even stronger with this. And the Canadian would be the dream scenario here if you're looking for a snow event. Now I think the Canadian's probably too extreme, but I'll show you that. There you go. This is the Canadian at 7 a.m. Monday. And, boy, that's just a dream scenario, especially for North Carolina. Cold air damming, a little bit of it ahead of it, and that low tracks from near, Pensacola to a little bit southeast of Wilmington. That is a dream snow track for the Piedmont of North Carolina, and probably even getting down into upstate of South Carolina and northeast Georgia. That's a great-looking model solution, but I think it might be a little too extreme. European might be onto the right idea, though. This is the European 7 p.m. on Sunday. Okay, and there we are at 7 a.m. Monday. These are 6-hour precip increments, by the way. So I didn't put the 1 a.m. time frame in there, but just to give you the idea, low pressure that develops, lifts up off the Carolina coast, probably spreads some snow in late Sunday into Monday. Now, of all these systems I've kind of thrown around there, I think the Sunday to Monday one is the most significant, and the timing's still in question. I kind of lean toward Sunday nightish and into Monday, and I'm leaning toward that Miller A track as I have been all along with this. So we'll see how that unfolds, but I still think there's the potential for a snow event in parts of the region Sunday night, or at least late Sunday into Monday. We'll see how that all plays out. Now, if the GFS is right, kind of a weak system, but I think it's weakening that southern branch system too quickly, and we will see how that unfolds. All right, that is it for today. Have a great Wednesday, and God bless.